they could go a lot higher than The Rock. They can. I think they can go higher.
Where are we going?
Roger, what is higher than The Rock
Oh,
in terms
boy.
of a match for John Cena in the farewell tour?
I don't know where this is going. What are you talking about?
There's only one name. Are you ready?
I'm nervous, actually.
This is TMZ Inside the Ring.
Welcome to TMZ's Inside the Ring. I'm Branson Quirke.
I'm Roger Corral.
Gosh, that's got to be the most boring ass intro.
We should switch it up.
Wait,
what do we do?
We need to do something else.
We do like a wrestling entrance?
I feel like every time we have a guest on, I come on here, I say, this is Branson, this is Roger, and then I go, Roger.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And then I'm like, oh yeah, that is pretty crazy.
It's time for me to start thinking about this over the weekend. Because I come in here, I rush it a little bit. It's time for me to start thinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We'll start planning something. But you know what? You have a title belt. We have some action figures.
I know. So it's funny because we weren't setting up the studio as much as we were beforehand.
Yeah.
But I saw the box over there and it's full of stuff, and I just felt sad. It kind of felt like Toy Story when
who got fired today?
When Woody and Buzz get put in the attic. But that's how it was for a very long time for Roman Reigns here for CM Punk. If you're not watching,
oh boy,
I'm showing my action figures of Roman Reigns and CM Punk here. But Roger, look,
the
title's
still here.
The TMZ title is
no one took it from you, baby.
In the studio, Matt Riddle picked it up at the end of the spot. And by spot, I mean, it happened.
It happened. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. We talked about it with Paul.
Yeah, we're good.
We talked about it with, I didn't talk about it with Nick Nemeth.
No.
Ryan Nemeth. But I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm all right. You know, I've been dealing with the aftermath. Matt Riddle, by the way.
Yeah.
I posted a interview that I did with Fox Seattle about, they wanted to hear what happened.
Yeah, that was
set
good.
the record straight. And I kid you not, over the weekend, he went on my Instagram and commented, "Stop being a little bitch," with a crying emoji. And I'm like, by the way,
this is getting personal, man. How did what?
Matt, you're like 4 days late to that interview I posted.
Oh boy.
Guy's like on social media sometimes, and he's late to everything. He's late to events too. So yeah, no, it's all good. But
in fact, he challenged you. We went to the MLW show.
We did.
He challenged you. He said, well, I'm going to see you out there in the ring. You never came out.
He never came out.
Never happened.
Get this, formerly known as Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
What's his new name now?
Oh boy,
in
you
MLW?
put me on the spot. You put me on the spot.
Maybe Miguel. Miguel's a big wrestling
Bishop
fan.
Dyer.
He's producing
Bishop
it over
Dyer.
here. Yes, right.
I got you.
So he came out and he attacked Matt Riddle during that taping, which airs in a week or so. And I think that was his excuse. But hey, Roger, I've never actually, and this is to the viewers too, the listeners, I've actually never been to a non-WWE event.
I know, that was nice.
In my life.
Yeah, we popped your wrestling cherry.
That was my first one. You've been to a lot. You've been to a lot. I
have.
You were kind of prolapsing out there. Wait, sorry. That's not the right word to use, is it? That's not the right word.
No, that's not. It was a nice, wholesome family show.
Yeah.
And actually, it was
kind of.
Well,
dude, Mads Kruger, by the way.
Oh, it was fire. By the way, we should say, we had a lot of nice families approach us. They wanted pictures. Like, it was really cool. Sweet. It was cool. I really liked that.
Hey, we met Ice Cube's son, O'Shea.
We did.
He kind of tried to avoid us. I'm not going to lie here, man.
He gave us a hi, but I don't know if it was that friendly. You know what? He was friendly. But
he tried to get away from us because when we were speaking with him about our podcast, I mean, he's our rival, right? Because he's got a big podcast too.
And he has his own belt, by the way.
He has his own belt.
Yeah.
Right. He was carrying it. And he kind of said, hey, you guys want those VIP bags in the corner over there? And we looked over, and before we knew it, he was already
gone.
That was kind of...
nice meeting you, O'Shea.
Yeah. So whatever. We had a great last couple of weeks.
Thanks to MLW. That was great.
Thanks to MLW. Thanks to Matt Riddle.
Thanks to Paul.
Thanks to Paul Walter Hauser. But Roger, now we got to talk about, there's a lot going on right now.
Yeah.
This weekend.
Yeah.
This weekend, obviously Crown Jewel. And it sucks.
Not in Saudi.
Not in Saudi, in Perth, Australia. Did you get up at 5 a.m. to watch SmackDown? Did you get up at 5 a.m. to watch Raw? You know, our guy Miguel here in the building right now, right behind the desk over there, he got up to watch.
That's crazy.
At 5 in the morning. And he came to work and he goes, you haven't seen it yet? And I go, what? Dude, that's insane.
That's too much, man.
So we're all a little bit thrown, wrestling fans, right now, because we all thought that Guenther was going to be John Cena's final match. That was pretty much the consensus.
Yeah, that's kind of where it was headed. We didn't want to say it because it feels kind of anticlimactic.
Yeah.
But those were the rumors for a bit.
Yeah, and I mean, I wasn't mad at that.
Yeah.
I like Guenther. I think it'd be a great move.
Yeah.
Put him over. A lot of people think that John Cena doing that is kind of pointless for Guenther. He doesn't need it, but that's not true. I think it'd be a fantastic thing.
Okay.
But then we're a little bit thrown now because now we're learning that possibly The Rock.
The dream match is happening,
which I've
baby.
been saying this for so long.
You have. And we've been kind of dismissing you, by the way. We're like, oh, yeah, sure, The Rock.
It sounds very predictable.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Well, it's also a little outlandish as well. Like, The Rock's busy, dude. The Rock is in Hollywood right now. He's trying to get an Oscar.
Smashing Machine is fantastic.
Smashing Machine is doing great.
Well, not great.
Well, critically.
Critically great. Box office great. It was the smallest opening for The Rock, which people keep talking about this. I'm sorry, I didn't go off on a tangent here, but but The Rock, he didn't go for a box office moment here.
Exactly.
It opened to what? I think it was 5-6 million, which is fine because he was going for...
It's an Oscar movie.
He was going for an Oscar. It was Oscar bait. How many Oscar movies go to the Academy Awards and they didn't make it past the budget?
You don't get box office hits at the Oscars. That's not what the show is.
Yeah, a box office hit is not a movie based on Mark.
Yeah, either way.
Who has 60,000 followers on Instagram.
Okay, but not going to slander Mark.
No, I'm not slandering him. I'm just saying, so fans can just chill out a little bit.
If that were the case, Fast and Furious would have so many Oscars.
Fast and Furious, man. I can't even keep track with how many movies. I was at Universal yesterday, and they're making a ride now.
Yeah. Oh, did you get to see
Hollywood Drift? Yeah, they're building it. Yeah. They're out there. So I'm off on a tangent still. Back to the news, man. So The Rock, he went on New Heights podcast.
What the hell, man? We've invited him.
I know. Well, I'll be honest with you, Roger. I have not emailed him. I've not reached out to him.
I thought an email was sent.
I know. I told you that I was going to, but I didn't. The Rock went on New Heights podcast with the Kelsey brothers, which I think was really cool to see The Rock on there in general because, man, that New Heights podcast, they got Leo.
They do, dude. We got to step it up, bro. We got to
step it up. But the quote directly here, I have it right here. I'll play it for you now.
Retiring from WWE, who should his final match be against?
Ooh, that's a good one. Just saying.
That says it all. That says it all.
Two of my favorites, man.
Oh, man. That's, I have a tiny bit of influence in the booking of it, but it really is just, it's whoever John wants. Really, that's what it comes down to. Whoever he wants, that should he, right? It's not me or Nick Carr, Triple H. It's just, it's whoever John wants. That guy has earned it. And you know what? Awesome. The best part about John is he comes as advertised. So who you think he is, that's who he is. And he's a good dude. Cool. And I love that guy. Yeah.
It feels like it, man. And everything that guy does, he is like so authentic and like, you never see him.
So, wait. Okay, this is kind of my real time hearing the whole quote.
Yeah.
I saw the headlines and damn it, RVD, you are right, man. The headlines go up and people just believe anything.
I do think it's weird that he didn't deny. Like, he didn't come out and say, I don't know who it is. And he didn't say it's not going to be me. So I do think you could infer a bit in the fact that The Rock could be involved.
I get that the hint could be that The Rock said that he has a...
You don't seem satisfied. You don't.
I'm not. I want it to be The Rock. I love The Rock.
Yeah.
Any day. But Guenther, I'm really psyched about Guenther.
What the hell, dude? You can't say I'm excited for Guenther and not The Rock.
I know.
What are you talking about?
It would be weird to not have The Rock face John Cena.
Yeah.
Right? So why can't we do, let's say, Guenther for Survivor Series, or even even The Rock for Survivor Series? Because if we do The Rock in December, it's so predictable, and it doesn't bring any shock value to the brand.
Okay, but predictable's not always bad. Like okay. The Rock and Cena, if this is truly John Cena's last match, every wrestler says they have their final match and then they don't. If it truly is, why wouldn't we have him against The Rock? That's like such an iconic feud of all time. That's when you came in. You started watching the Super Show era.
Sure. WrestleMania 27 is when I started.
Yeah, and that, again,
when
that
The Rock
era.
returned to host.
Yeah, and that era really shaped a bunch of new fans to return and check out The Rock. So why not? Why not end it on that? I know it's predictable, but it's fun. It's cool. And you can't tell me you wouldn't enjoy it.
I'm going to say this. It's a hot take, but they could go a lot higher than The Rock. They can. I think they can go higher.
Where are we going?
Roger, what is higher than The Rock in terms
boy.
of a match for John Cena to end the farewell tour?
I don't know where this is going. What are you talking about?
There's only one name. Are you ready?
I'm nervous, actually.
The Undertaker.
No, what are you talking? Now we're getting The Undertaker involved?
The Undertaker, but...
You know what? Okay.
Problem with... go ahead.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I want to hear this out.
I'm just saying. So I was going to say that I would say The Undertaker would be higher than The Rock if The Undertaker hadn't popped up in NXT this year.
Yeah, we see him a little too much.
That's the problem. Yeah. He's popped up too much. He has a weekly podcast. Guy. Exactly. We see him too much. And that kills it.
It does kill it.
So, I don't know.
Okay. So there are rumors that... So this event's going to be in DC. Somehow Boston didn't get John Cena's final match. DC got his final match.
That's shocking.
It is shocking. But there are rumors that people within the White House have been invited to this all the way up to the president.
So we're going to this now.
I
saw this.
I'm just saying, if Trump does show up, you don't want him to watch Guenther.
That's a really good point.
You know what I mean? Like, you want a spectacle. You want him to see, like, you want to present to the White House the best show you got. So why wouldn't you get The Rock?
Do you think that Donald Trump has a say in who John
he's going to book the final match?
Going to be? Hey, Donald Trump has had a say in Jimmy Kimmel getting off the air.
Oh, boy.
He's had a say.
No, he's not. He has a powerful voice. Yeah.
Triple H is along that side, too.
And we're getting the UFC at the White House next year. This isn't far-fetched at all.
This is not far-fetched.
No. I do think it's a bad move for Trump. So...
Why do you think that?
So... You know, obviously a divisive president. Not everyone's a big fan, but
really,
yeah. But even though a lot of older wrestling fans skewer towards a more conservative leaning, you know, if you go to Reddit, dude, wrestling fans are pretty liberal nowadays, and you know they are, at least a new generation.
Yeah, the EO Sky fans.
Oh my gosh! And so
kind of bad. All right, keep going. No, it's fine. I'm not cutting this out.
No, that's fine. And so they booed Hulk Hogan. They booed Hulk Hogan out of the building. This was Hulk Hogan's final appearance ever on a wrestling show. Mm-hmm. And they booed the crap out of him. I don't think if you're Trump, you want that reaction.
It's a good question. What the reaction will be.
Yeah. And honestly, it could even go ahead.
Sorry, no, because we've seen UFC and we've seen cheers across the board.
Yeah. But again, it's a different crowd.
Definitely a different crowd. But WWE, what's their biggest demographic? Or sorry, what's their biggest geographic area? It's the middle of the country, right? The East Coast.
Yeah, who watches wrestling? Like Middle America.
Yeah. Middle America, rednecks. Yeah. My cousins are in Kentucky.
My cousins.
And they watch, and they're big wrestling.
I grew up in a trailer park.
Supporters.
The whole trailer park loved wrestling.
Right, so. Right. So your neighbor Ricky and Mr. Leahy. And I'm just kidding. So yeah. So
and it could even get crazier. Does Vince McMahon appear?
Oh,
like
wow.
honestly,
wait, yeah, dude, that's a good point.
It is a good point. This is a John Cena, that's his creation. We've kind of already laid out the seeds. Like, hey, Stephanie McMahon is going to be thrown into the Hall of Fame. Hey, we're okay with the White House and Trump.
Yeah,
like it's not far fetched that all of these figures are going to be there for John Cena's final match.
I think we're past the point where people care about the Vince lawsuit.
I don't know, man. Did you read the lawsuit?
I'll be honest, I did read it.
Okay.
I did. So I'm not just talking out of my
yeah.
Here. So yes, I did read the lawsuit. I actually read it word for word.
Okay.
And I was deeply disturbed. Okay?
Yeah.
So don't think I'm some type of like subhuman.
No.
You know? But Vince
Branson,
McMahon,
you know, I think more of you than that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You know, I'm not just looking for a payday. So I think Vince McMahon will be at John Cena's final match.
You think we're going to go there?
We're going to see Donald Trump. We're going to see Vince McMahon sitting next to him.
What kind of event is this? That's crazy.
And I think it's even possible that Donald Trump will get involved. Maybe not in the final match, but Donald Trump will do something. He is a Hall of Famer.
He is a Hall of Famer.
He's a Hall of Famer. He likes to do
He's competed before.
He's competed. Yeah. He shaved Vince's head.
He did.
Remember that. So yeah, this is interesting.
It's a risky. And again, going back to the demographics, DC is a very liberal city. There's a reason Donald Trump doesn't go out in DC. He just went out to a restaurant like 2 weeks ago, and they booed the crap out of him, like at a restaurant. And he was like, arrest them. Like, he was not happy about it. So again, you have all of these elements coming together. Right. I don't know, man.
I'm like, I think regardless of where you are on the political spectrum, it's going to be very exciting to see what happens. And if he shows up, no matter what side you're on, I think it's going to be entertaining.
Okay. So do you have John Cena lose?
John Cena, yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
The Rock?
Absolutely will lose. John Cena's going to lose.
Okay.
I think that it doesn't matter if he wins or loses. I don't think it matters whether or not John Cena wins or loses his final match.
Okay.
To the fans, it doesn't matter. He lost to Brock Lesnar brutally.
Yeah.
Right? I don't think that anybody would be upset to see him lose to Guenther or The Rock.
No, you're right. You're right.
Maybe The Rock. Maybe a little bit. Because that's just kind of unfair.
The Rock beat him once and John Cena beat him once. So they're tied.
Right.
Wow.
Okay. Well, we'll circle back. Things tend to marinate week after week. It seems like there's always WWE source here, WWE source here and there. And most of the time it's pretty accurate. It seems like that's kind of the issue with today's social media realm of wrestling is that there's no surprise anymore.
Yeah.
But
that's why The Rock works. That's why The Rock works.
Really quick too, there's rumors that Dominic Mysterio is going to face John Cena for the Intercontinental Championship here in San Diego, California.
Oh, here?
Yes, at Survivor Series. Because do you want to know why?
Why?
Because that's the one championship he hasn't won yet.
That's crazy.
The Intercontinental Championship. Everyone keeps saying, give it to him, give it to him. I think it's going to be given to him at Survivor Series. Apparently, it's going to be announced in the next couple weeks or so.
That's crazy. Do you like that?
I like it, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's also...
I'm going
to be there.
Right.
Dominic is also from San Diego. So yeah. That's cool. Nice little
homecoming. So he'd have to lose in his hometown, but I think that it would be an honor for him to face John 100%. Cena alone. Does not matter. Winner. At this point, it doesn't matter who wins or loses in John Cena's farewell tour. It's just an honor to be a part of it. I mean, let's just jump into it. Let's talk about AJ Styles and John Cena's
What a match, baby.
What a match this weekend. Tons of homages included in that match. But the match didn't feel like a typical match. It felt like everybody knew what it was.
Yeah. It was fan service. It was fan service. And people like that. Again, we don't even know if this match was in the works. The way they booked it was like John Cena asked for it and he got it. So that's a match we got. And again, going back to 2006, AJ Styles was like the biggest free agent out there. He was out in TNA and this was a hot guy that was not in the WWE. So it was always a dream match to have him against John Cena. And people like that feud. People still remember that feud very fondly. Even with James, what was his name? James Ellsworth. Do you remember that guy?
Yes. He follows our podcast.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, we should get that guy in, dude.
I don't know if I want to. I was looking up the allegations and I go, these weren't completely clear.
Oh, boy.
Same with Enzo Amore.
Oh, yeah.
His was cleared.
Yeah.
Enzo
you know what? I'm not going to go down this route.
Sorry, I don't want to go down this route, but I'm always a little wary about, hey, okay, if Vince McMahon tried to come on the podcast, we'd have him, right?
You have to have Vince. Oh, man. These questions.
Let's go back. Let's go back.
I'm getting out of here.
So back to AJ and Cena's match. I wrote down all of the homages. Man, it feels like this wasn't the idea originally. And what happened was he included maybe a couple homages earlier this year.
Yeah.
And then they thought, this is great. You should
just do it. Exactly.
The crazy part, so I'm just going to go through the different ones. And then there's one I want to talk about specifically that I'm kind of curious about, and I want to know your opinion on.
Okay.
So John Cena's the ones that he did to AJ Styles include attitude adjustment. Obviously, I don't know why I said that. That's
paying homage to himself,
as David Otunga would say. Give me the AA. So Tombstone Piledriver, which is what ended the match, and a choke slam as well.
Yeah.
Tribute to Undertaker and Kane. Sister Abigail, that was awesome.
That was phenomenal.
All the flashlights.
That was really cool.
That was I think the highlight.
Also, that might be the best Sister Abigail I've ever seen.
It was fantastic.
It was great.
Yeah, and he really leaned into it. RKO is okay.
Yeah, again, that's a hard move to pull.
I think John Cena did an okay job at the RKO.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say he did I'm going to be honest. I think Randy Orton would give him some backlash for that.
No, to be fair, I think that's a really hard move to execute. If you don't do it often, it's probably a hard.
Right, Randy does it like butter, and his
he does. He wrestles like butter,
but he did a good job.
Yeah,
he did a good job. The Walls of Jericho,
That was cool. Again, it adds to the rumors.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I don't think there's time. There's no time.
We have 4 dates. I don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't think maybe on like a Raw.
Dude, we've had all these guests and it bums me out. No Nexus, no RVD. No.
I think Jericho's bummed that if he's not going to be in this, I think Jericho is a little bummed by that.
I agree.
But I think we're going to see Jericho at Royal Rumble. So
I agree with that too.
Okay.
I do.
Good.
I think Jericho is coming back for a Hall of Fame induction, doing a whole thing, and fans are going to give him a big reception.
Yeah, because he hasn't. Dude, this guy hasn't spoken about AEW at
Which is
all.
weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. He hasn't been in AEW in a while.
No.
And AEW, we've talked about this on the podcast. Those fans are rabid.
Yeah.
And if you're not outperforming every week, they start turning on you. That's what they did to Cody.
Mhm.
That's what they do to Jericho. Like, if you're not living up to their wrestling expectations,
And it's not just AEW, it's also, MLW. It's
they spit you out, dude.
TNA too, man.
Yeah.
TNA too. And then to finish off what Cena did, the accolade tribute to Rusev.
That was cool. That was
skull crushing.
Yeah.
Skull crushing finale for The Miz, which
That was like the first move he pulled out.
we talked to Paul Walter Hauser, Golden Globe winner, by the way.
Yeah.
Good guy.
Friend of the pod.
Friend of the podcast. He was in here last week and he said that he really wanted to see The Miz. He said this many, many times over the last few weeks.
Yeah.
But
I crapped on it. I felt
you
bad.
crapped on it, man. The Miz, that would have been a fantastic match, even if it was just
for
like
fun.
something.
Yeah, I get it.
Like, even please just give us one match of just give us Miz versus Cena on a Raw.
I think that's the thing
On a
about this, dude.
SmackDown.
I know. That's why I'm telling you with the whole Rock thing. I
Doesn't
feel like
have to be a PLE.
no, it doesn't. Just give us things.
You don't want to see the Miz and Cena though.
I'm okay if I see it on a random Raw.
Okay, but you don't think it should be a part of the official.
No, I don't care. Honestly, I think the Miz benefited a lot, and I love the Miz, by the way, one of the best workers.
Yeah.
But it doesn't do much for Cena's career. I think he defines the Miz's career more.
Sure. No, okay. Well, I'll leave it.
I'll leave it at that.
So this is the one, the 619. The crowd was chanting 619 before it even happened.
Yeah.
Now, do you think that they had that planned just in case, or do you think that it was a spur of the moment?
Cena can't pull a 619. What are you talking?
He did.
Wait,
or he tried. He tried. He tried to go for it. He tried. but no, the setup was great.
The setup was nice.
The setup was great.
I can't tell what was spur of the moment because there's no way they planned all of these. Like it was done very well.
It started to feel a little performative.
It did
in the middle. And that's not a bad thing.
No. And these two know how to do that. Like I feel like it doesn't feel like they rehearsed it. It just felt like, hey, let's give this move a shot.
It felt fun. It was fan service. It felt fun.
And that's why even the Sister Abigail, I couldn't tell if that was planned or not because all of a sudden the lights go off and then everyone has the fireflies on. I was like, what the hell's happening?
I could see it being planned.
I mean, I could too, but
I could see it.
It felt organic.
You know what I think happened? I feel like Cena and AJ planned probably every possible outcome. Like beforehand, they probably rehearsed every possible major finisher from the major greats.
Yeah.
And they were just ready for it. And those guys are both so good technically that they don't really need to rehearse everything.
See, I feel like they didn't even talk to each other before they went to the ring.
I was actually looking. I was looking in the ring to see if they were calling it a little bit. But John Cena's really good at calling his matches. And AJ too.
Yeah. John Cena's loud though. So sometimes you could hear him and you're like, John, like shut up a bit. Like he's a little loud sometimes.
Really? Oh, I haven't noticed that.
Yeah, you could hear it sometimes, and I'm like, all right.
Oh, okay.
But
it's funny. Over last weekend at MLW Slaughterhouse, who's not great at calling their matches or was a little too obvious was formerly known Baron Corbin.
Oh Bishop died. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a little.
To be fair,
obvious.
He was working with an older wrestler, a foreign wrestler, and so maybe it's
maybe a little okay. That's
yeah.
That's a good point. And then AJ Styles, just quickly go through his homages, speech and music. That was great. Scorpion Death Drop, tribute to Sting.
Yeah, he had a lot of TNA references in there.
Did Cena ever face Sting?
Did Cena face
in the
Sting?
past? No.
So when Sting returned, he only faced Seth Rollins, and then he had like a tag team match. And then Triple H. And that was it.
Yeah.
It was kind of a bummer.
I was at that match, the Triple H match.
Oh, the WrestleMania 31?
Yeah.
That was a great match.
That was awesome.
That was fun.
Man, his song, every time I hear the song, dude.
Wait, Triple H's song?
No, Sting.
Oh, Sting.
Love it.
And that match came in early too, by the way. So I'm sure seeing that live was cool.
Yeah, definitely. The Coquina Clutch, tribute to Samoa Joe. Angel's Wings as well, tribute to Christopher Daniels.
Yeah.
And then the Deadeye, Frankie Kazarian.
Yeah. Cool.
Which
if you follow TNA when they first started, like these are all. By the way, that match, AJ, Christopher Daniels, and Samoa Joe, still considered one of the greatest of all time. So I think it's cool that he paid homage to all those people. Pretty cool.
I think Cena's having a little too much fun with this.
I think Cena doesn't care, dude.
Not too much, but like it's very obvious he's just loving it every second of it, right?
So I've heard complaints. People say like he's too much of a company man. Why doesn't he like try to fight for himself and try to give himself better matches or better storylines? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he did fight for AJ.
He did.
Unclear if that was pre-planned and then he tweeted it.
Yeah.
The whole Unreal thing is really shaking things up.
I
don't know what is.
I think people still have a bad taste from Travis Scott. Like the whole heel turn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, is Cena working on film projects in the midst of this farewell tour? I believe he is.
He's not in Street Fighter. He might be working on other projects.
That's the thing.
I should know this.
And that's why I know. We should
I get pictures all the time.
We're TMZ. We should know this. But the thing is.
What are we, page 6?
Screw page 6. So, I feel like John Cena probably told Triple H, hey, I trust you. You do what you want with this.
That's a bad move. That's a bad move.
I think it gets a worse rap than it really is.
Yeah.
This year. It's easy to crap over it. It's always so easy to do that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if John Cena's happy with it, the one thing I have a problem with is just the heel turn. But other than that, I think it's been solid.
That's fair. And the heel turn was fun, by the way.
Everybody in.
Yeah, I know.
You can't fit everybody in. So moving on from that match, by the way, of course, we saw Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, that's right.
And in the headlines right now, Seth Rollins not potentially, he's pretty roughed up.
I don't even buy it anymore, dude. He faked a whole injury for who knows how long.
You're not buying this?
I don't even buy it anymore. Why would I buy it? Why would I buy it?
Did you see the coast to coast?
I saw the coast to coast. That looked awful. That looked devastating.
So originally, I thought it was Cody's crossroads from the turnbuckle.
Yeah.
That did this. I saw that shoulder.
Yeah.
His shoulder crunked a little bit.
Yeah.
When he went down. Again, it was in the middle of the ring, but it wasn't that soft of a landing.
No.
Whatsoever.
No.
So this headbutt, I don't really notice much when I see that.
It's funny. I didn't notice it initially as well. And then I've gone back on Twitter, on X, and I'm like, yeah, I think that looks just as devastating.
So quickly, we see the Vision disbands next night on Raw, which shocked the crowd. By the way, massive kudos to Perth. Amazing crowd.
Yeah, great crowd.
By the way. So perfect night to do this.
Yeah.
You're going to get the biggest reaction.
Yeah.
But where do we go from here now and why? I think this is my opinion.
Yeah.
I think it's because Seth needs some time off.
Yeah.
I'm not buying that this is a real injury.
His injury is weird because, again, you've lost the trust of the locker room. You've lost the trust of the fans. Like, it used to be that you can't disrespect a wrestler when they get injured. It's like, hey, we should look out for wrestlers.
Sure.
But whenever you do a move like that, it's like, hey, maybe I'm not supposed to care so much. It's all part of the storyline. Whatever happens, happens. So I kind of have no sympathy for Seth Rollins right now. It's like, hey, dude, if you got injured, you played me. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And so it does feel a bit rushed. I don't know if Braun Breaker is ready. I know everyone's on the Braun Breaker train.
Me included.
Yeah, he's great.
Right, he's great.
But is he ready for the main event? Like, that's a big move, man. Like, people forget, like, once you're on that top level, it's not easy. We've seen a lot of wrestlers become main eventers, and then they go back to the mid-card. It's not easy to maintain.
So Braun Breaker, love Braun Breaker. I think he's fantastic and future world champion, but I don't think that he's quite ready for that yet.
Yeah. But that's what they're doing. Like,
that's what they're doing, but we haven't seen him on the mic enough.
We have not. But that's why he has Paul Heyman.
I haven't seen him carry himself on his own.
Yeah.
But Paul Heyman, he's looking out for multiple people, not just Braun Breaker. So it kind of feels a little spread.
It does. And I don't know if it works. Paul Heyman doesn't always work when you pair him with someone. I know he has this great reputation for, like, when you pair Paul Heyman with someone, they'll be a great hit. But we saw it with Michael McGillicuddy with NXT when he took off.
Wow, you're going back.
Yeah, dude. Like, we've assigned him to people, and sometimes it doesn't work. So I don't know if I trust this yet. And I don't even know if I want it yet. I think Braun Breaker kind of needs a few more matches before we get there.
Well, people said he was going to be the new Brock Lesnar, right?
That's crazy.
Which, gosh, dude, I'm serious, though. Braun Breaker is amazing.
He is.
He's so good.
I know. And it's funny. I try to explain to my wife. She's like, why do you like him so much? I'm like, he's a badass. What are you talking
Look
about?
at the spear. No one does it like that.
Have you seen the spear, honey?
Like the guy almost risks his life every time he does it.
Yeah.
But
by the way, the spear was the spear was phenomenal on Seth Rollins, by the way.
No, it was fantastic. So that's just my opinion. I don't think Braun's ready for this type of level. I think that there needed to be a little bit more prep. But then again, if this injury is real, you kind of had to just rush it. So by the way, sorry, Fightful Select did post something today. Shout out to Fightful, by the way, Sean Ross,
good friend,
covering us all the time. Apparently, Fightful Select indicates that an arm break might be preferred internally, as he could return by December. A more serious shoulder injury would likely require a drastic change in plans. The hope backstage was that because Rollins was cleared for the Raw segment where he was attacked, the injury might not be as bad as feared. But then there was video of him afterwards, after Raw, when it went off the air, and he was like, he needed a lot of help.
That's right. Yeah.
So
again,
people saw him out too in a sling.
He was eating ice cream.
Yeah, exactly. He was eating ice cream like Keanu Reeves. Sad Seth. So I don't know what to believe, Roger.
And that leads us, I don't know if we want to move on to the next match, but that leads us to CM Punk, who is supposed to have a title shot against Seth Rollins.
Dude, I'm going to be honest, nobody cares.
You can't, why everyone hates CM Punk in this show?
I'm telling you, man. I'm going to say it right now.
Oh, boy.
Hot take, but I think that AJ Lee coming back to WWE might be the worst thing for CM Punk.
What are you talking about?
Because no one cares about this storyline right now.
Okay, but how is that?
CM Punk, the LA Knight thing, it's been burned to the crisp at this point.
It got burned to a crisp.
It feels like the Bloodline level of crispiness.
Yeah, but don't forget, who was it? Was it MVP or Mark Henry? It was Mark Henry. He said, you never get tired of burgers.
And Costco hot dogs, right?
And Costco hot dogs. So you got to remember, Bloodline's going to be here forever. Burgers are going to be here forever.
I don't know. I feel like nothing happened at Crown Jewel with CM Punk. Now we've all kind of forgot about it.
We've all forgotten about AJ Lee. Honestly.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it. I don't. But again, how is that CM Punk's fault? Like, the dude's out. Like, he's getting great reaction. Still one of the top sellers. Still a great main eventer.
Of course.
Like, you got to use the guy. And he just, regardless, I know you vouch for LA Knight. You want LA Knight to succeed. That got shunned out the window yesterday or on Monday night.
Right.
So,
defeated LA Knight.
Yeah.
So, yeah, of course, CM Punk's always going to be given the silver spoon, right? But
Jesus.
Again, AJ Lee is the worst thing to happen to CM Punk now.
Wow. That is a hot take.
That's what I think.
Dude, I don't think we're ever getting her on the show.
Absolutely not. AJ Lee, there's no way she's coming on this show. And to be honest,
I had high hopes. I
didn't even allow her.
Oh, boy.
ESPN, I think they switched out the writer. They gave them a B grade.
Yeah. Actually, we should get that. That guy is funny. Like, he has not given them an A at all. So
it's funny because, like, the description, if you read the B grading writing up, like the summary he gave, he's still pretty brutal.
Yeah.
But that's what you need nowadays.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, Crown Jewel was great. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Compared to what's been happening recently, the crowd was great. The crowd really played into that.
And if you're going to be charging these exuberant prices, then we should be getting B or higher.
Sure. Absolutely. Yeah, $30 a month. Not everybody has TMZ paying for it like we do.
You can't reveal this.
I'm sorry.
Oh, boy.
But on a side note, Crown Jewel, I do want to mention Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. I like this tag team.
Yeah, I like them too.
Before, I wasn't enjoying Io Sky, but I think that this is what Io Sky needed.
Yeah.
And I don't think that Rhea Ripley needed this. I think she was kind of in a gray area of where they were going to place
After
her.
Dominic, she's kind of been lukewarm.
But think about Randy Orton and Matt Riddle. No one thought that would work.
That's a good point.
And Io with Ray.
Yeah.
Io, she struggles with English a little bit.
Yeah.
Right?
No, but that's why this is a good pairing.
She needs this.
They complement each other.
Yeah,
it's nice.
I think it's going great.
And Io, her transition from NXT into the main roster has always been iffy. People love her. She's had great main event matches, but yeah, she needed this. They both needed it. I'm happy for them.
Another side note, what I didn't know was Stephanie Vaquer.
Yeah.
I didn't know she didn't speak English.
What show are you watching?
I've seen a handful of interviews with her where she speaks English, of course. Yeah. But I just didn't know that. I didn't know that wasn't her native language.
Do you think the horns are real?
Yeah. I believe anything WWE tells me. My whole life, I believe anything that they tell me. It doesn't matter what it is. Like when Vince McMahon got in that limo.
Yeah, dude. Did you mourn?
Yeah, I did. I wore black the rest of the week. I did. I mourned. Anything else we're missing, Roger?
I think that was it. Jesus Christ.
Bronson Reed versus Roman Reigns. I mean, this all kind of plays into the vision a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think they're...
The tribal thief versus the tribal queef.
Yes. Yes.
Not my words. Riddle's words.
Riddle's words.
Yeah. Apparently someone else.
Stop repeating what that guy says
dude.
on this show. But I don't really know where it's going. This whole Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso.
Yeah.
Like, figure it out.
You don't like the Usos, do you?
I did. But here's the thing. I'm going to say it right now. Does anybody really give a hell what I have to say? Yeah. No, they don't. They don't care.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, no, you have a voice. You have a big platform.
So we also have to talk about something that happened over the weekend that was probably just as big.
Yeah. You going to Universal?
Me going to Universal Studios. But TNA, so the Hardys retire the Dudleys.
Yeah. Whoa, you paused there for a bit. I was like, whoa.
Not retire. Roger, you take this because you were I was at Universal Studios.
Yeah.
And I wasn't able to watch this iconic match, so I want you to take this.
Again, a lot of fan service with a lot of these matches. You didn't miss out anything too crazy. You know, the match went for like 15 minutes and they gave us what we wanted. They gave us tables, they gave us ladders, they gave us chairs, and I was happy for them. Obviously, they move slower. Bubba hasn't been in action in a while. Devon, I don't even think he wrestles anymore. Honestly.
He was on the couch when they found out.
Yeah, exactly. That dude is not wrestling anymore. And so they did great. That was fun. That was cool. It ended with a senton drop, and then actually
wasn't that botched though? And
he hit himself in the ladder. Yeah,
right.
But it actually didn't.
No problem.
No,
I'm just saying.
But again, they're getting older, so they're still going out there trying to give us their best. And it ended with them in the ring, choke slamming Bubba through a table, and that was it. At the end of the match, they took off their boots and they gave them to the Hardy Boys.
That was cool.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Which signifies that's their run.
So then the Team 3D, they're done.
They're done.
They're done. But the
At
Hardys,
least in the ring.
Hardys are not done. They're still the tag team champions.
The NXT champions too.
Yeah, that's right.
I know, dude.
That's right. They won that as well.
I know. They're not going anywhere.
Keep up with all this.
It's funny when
that's
they were
amazing.
When they were on the podcast, we were like, "Hey." It's funny. Sometimes you're nervous asking them some questions, and we were like,
"They're
hey,
legends, dude."
Yeah, but like, you also get nervous that they might be like, "Oh, we don't want to talk WWE."
Yeah,
whatever. These guys went in.
Now there's a partnership, so it's okay.
Yeah, exactly. And they took the titles.
I talked to the Nemesis last week, which she
fun interview.
Been there with us.
Great.
About Bound for Glory, and they had a big surprise as well.
Yeah. They ended up, so Nick Nemeth cashed in. He won the gauntlet match, and he ended up getting a future title shot. He tried to cash it in at the end of the night, but Elijah made his return and beat the crap out of Nick Nemeth.
Love him.
Yeah, I love Elijah. He was a big deal in WWE as Elias. And so that was fun. Everyone had a big moment this weekend. Good stuff.
So does Elijah play guitar, you think, in this new gimmick again? Do you think that
he hit him with a guitar?
Yeah.
So the guitar's still around.
Okay, great. I love that. I hope they utilize him.
I used
correctly.
to love those concerts. Like him just singing for like 5-10 minutes.
It was great.
That was baller. That was cool.
I think the best guitar moment in history is The Rock when he sings to Vicky Guerrero.
Yeah, that's the best.
That
it's so good.
That was fantastic. But no, love the Nemesis, love Nick, love Ryan. They're super, super nice guys.
Yeah.
I was pinching myself talking to Nick, especially last week.
That was fun.
Because I grew up with that guy, like weekly.
You guys were teasing the crap out of his brother.
He kind of made it easy. Did you like my pop comment about
I did.
soda?
That was funny. That was funny.
Ryan Nemeth said he wanted to open the soda on camera to get a sponsorship from Pepsi. And I said, "Is that your biggest pop?" And he's like, "If this is a roast, I'm going to leave." That was funny. So moving on to some AEW headlines.
Yeah.
So Darby Allin was on Ariel Helwani's show.
Yeah.
And there's a moment.
What the hell, man?
Where he was given a cup of water and then just starts drinking it. And then it looks like it starts to spill. And then he ends up just pouring it over his whole head.
It's weird. And then when Ariel's like, "Hey, are you?" He's like,
he said specifically, "Why did you do that?" And he sounded kind of upset.
He said, "Why did you do that?"
Why did you do that? Why did he do that?
He didn't explain. He just kept going.
He was talking about how he like has, like doing crazy things gives him confidence.
Well, he was talking about how he main evented all these AEW shows. He was given world title shots, and he wasn't feeling anything. He was like, something's wrong here. He's like, I could either pretend to be happy or I could go do something for myself. And that's why he ended up going to Mount Everest. So to him,
congrats to that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's a big move.
Yeah.
But I think that was part of the explanation. He's like, I just need to feel. And so I think that's why he threw the water at himself.
So Darby, is your head like not all there since you went on Mount Everest? You're pouring water on your head at interviews. If you came in here to my podcast and you poured water on your head and got it all over, like these wires are expensive, dude.
Yeah, we already broke a table.
I'd probably kick you out myself. And Ariel Helwani. And Ariel Helwani, dude, get a hold of your interview. Wait, I would say that again. Ariel Helwani, get a hold of your talent, man. Don't let them just be doing that in your podcast studio.
Get off our lane, honestly.
I don't know. I thought that was weird. I thought it was corny.
Oh, you thought it was corny?
Corny. Like pouring water on your head does it make you like?
Yeah, you're not edgy, dude.
Dang, dude, like you just did that to yourself, like out of nowhere. Dude, you're sick. Like, is that what I was supposed to feel?
Yeah, it gave 8th grade vibes. Like, you're right. Like, who does that? Like, you're not cool. It's not edgy.
Yeah.
But then what the hell is it? Like, what are we doing?
Loserish.
We're not calling Darby loserish. Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying. It's pick me energy.
It was weird pick me energy.
It was weird.
And I don't know if he had something else in mind, but maybe water was the only thing that he had in front of him.
Was it hot? I wonder if it was hot. Because if it was hot, that's kind of cool.
I don't think so. New York in November, it's not hot.
If the water was hot.
If the water was hot.
If the water was hot, I would think that it's cool. I would think it's a cool move. Like, that's badass. That's like, wow. That's
Remember
awesome.
when I told you that people listen to you? You're giving terrible advice, man.
Another moment from Darby Allin we have to talk about too is this quote is going around making headlines that he believes that the cancer has been cut out of AEW.
I know, that was a big statement.
Now there's been rumors of who he's talking about.
Yeah.
He didn't specify whatsoever, but people are pretty sure they know who he's talking about.
Do you? What do you think?
Based off of educational research that I've done. Is that the right term? Educational
man,
research?
This guy graduates college.
It took me 7 years to graduate college. But people believe that it's about Rusev and Aleister Black.
Those are the rumors. Yeah.
So what I have written down here, and I just
it's not
pulled
Punk.
Quotes.
It's not CM Punk.
Yeah,
I know you don't like CM Punk.
We're all past Punk.
Oh boy.
It's that was specific. I think he was speaking about Rusev and Aleister Black. So the reason being people think it's Rusev is because there were rumors that suggested that Rusev was hesitant to losing his matches.
Yes. That wasn't confirmed. And so Aleister Black had the same reputation, and he came out at some point, and I keep saying came out ever since Riddle told me like the whole thing. I think it's funny when I say someone came out because it feels like
yeah.
Aleister Black denied ever not putting someone over or not wanting to lose. I don't think Rusev Miro ever did that, and that is a reputation he got.
Yeah.
And someone on Reddit actually made a whole chart about how many times he lost, and he didn't lose that much. I don't know if he would be the cancer. And I say that because as a big AEW fan since they started, he wasn't that pivotal. So I love Rusev, but he wasn't that pivotal to the cast. Like,
no, not at all.
So then how would he be a cancer? You know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean, sometimes these guys they work together more than we see.
Yeah, that's true.
And they have effects on people that we don't even see. Like, for example, another rumor was that Rusev and Tony Khan, Miro back then, didn't agree on storyline plans whatsoever.
Yeah. Which again, even if that were the case, I don't know how much of an impact it had on all the wrestlers.
Could have just put him in the Hurt Syndicate, right?
Just wanted to throw more. You've been trying to add members for a while now.
Right. And then Aleister Black, there was rumors he was generally unhappy with the direction and consistent booking of his character, which that's fair.
Yeah. Andrade was also, but Andrade's back, unless they brought the cancer back.
That's true.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Lastly, Ridge Holland let go.
Yeah.
WWE.
Poor guy, man. We never like to hear that type of news, but a lot of stuff has come out of this. We were just reading about this.
Yeah, I mean, he suffered a foot injury while working an interpromotional match against Moose at TNA taping, which put him on the shelf for an estimated 6 months.
6 months? That's half a year.
Now, when you're injured in WWE, wrestling, whatever it is, they'll pay you while you're injured, but you're not guaranteed forever.
Yeah.
You know, you should just be happy if you're I'm not dissing him. I'm just saying you should be thankful that they even do that. That's a pretty big perk, right?
They don't need to.
They don't need to. So the fact that they kept him on this long, that's pretty
there was some appreciation there. And again, he's been on the roster for a long time. So
yeah.
Ridge Holland infamously is the guy that ended Big E's career.
I was about to get into that.
Yeah. And so that's not a good reputation to have. And it sucks.
He cannot shake that.
He cannot shake it. And that's a bummer because the guy's a great athlete. He's great. As from what all the stories that we've read, nice guy.
Of course.
So seeing that. And
Big E has forgiven him too.
Correct.
So I think that we as fans need to just learn to forgive.
Yeah.
Because especially Big E, you know, he's the guy that really suffered from that. And if he can forgive them, then why can't we?
I agree. And I think that really hampered him. I don't think fans gave him the benefit of the doubt after that. He got this reputation as a botchy guy. And you're right. I think the fans have a lot of fault in this, in the direction that his career took, which again, it's a big bummer.
I think Ridge Holland needs to go find himself. Yeah. He needs to go reinvent himself. And I think he can.
Yeah.
On a place like MLW.
Yeah.
I could see this guy doing a Drew McIntyre type.
Yeah.
Maybe not as big as of a circle back.
Yeah.
But
dude, that dude against Hammerstone in MLW would be fire, right?
Oh, dude, Hammerstone?
Yeah. That dude live is crazy.
It's crazy. I want to see him against Mads Kruger. Mads Kruger's ridiculous,
I want to see
dude.
Big dudes.
Crazy. But yeah, so there was also a rumor that he was being paid NXT money.
Yeah.
When I hear NXT money, I'm thinking like maybe 6 figures, low 6 figures, high. No, it's less than that.
Because, so remember, we talked about this a while back. Jasmine Nix left NXT, and someone said, I'm sure you were getting paid $70,000.
Right.
And she said, not even close. That's crazy.
What?
She did.
Not even close? She said that?
That's what she said. So that's, to me, that's not a good thing. Like, that's not a good sign at all. If she's not getting paid that, like, I don't know what other people aren't getting paid as well.
Yeah, I mean, in the indies, you can pull more than that.
Yeah, I mean, according to Matt Cardona, he's balling.
Well, Matt Cardona, dude, that guy, dude, that guy. I was looking at how much he's booked. I was doing the calculations. That dude's making bank.
I don't know how we booked him. This dude's busy.
I know he is busy. Which, by the way, he has a match on NXT tonight.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, his first match on NXT.
Yeah,
in a very, very long.
Better kill it. I want him to get the respect he deserves, and I hope he kills it.
And I want to see him back on the podcast. When I tried to reach out to him, he said he was busy.
Oh, boy. But he's too big time now?
Yeah, he's too big time for us now. But, well, lastly, there's one thing I want to say.
Oh, boy.
I do want to talk about really quickly. Def Rebel.
Yeah, what's going on with Def Rebel?
I don't like his theme songs.
You don't like Def Rebel?
Do you like Def Rebel?
Of course not.
Dude, Jim Johnston. I just saw these headlines everywhere before this. I got on here. But Def Rebel, his contract's coming to an end soon.
Thank God.
Jim Johnston. Please just bring him back. Dude, the themes were iconic.
I think that's the thing, man. People miss the era where, like, your theme matched the person.
Right.
Like, was Jim Johnson around during the Super Show era?
Yeah.
Oh,
he was.
Well, we had bangers.
Like, you know, I'm trying to think of.
Atunga's theme was great, dude. Yeah.
Funny, but
Nexus theme was great.
I'm tired of all this, like, techno synth type, pad type songs. We need more rock back in WWE.
Bring rock back,
songs, dude. Bring rock back. Don't you agree, dude? Like Stone Cold's theme song, Seth Rollins' old theme song.
It's so good.
The Shield's theme song.
Yeah, I get it.
Iconic, man.
Yeah, I agree. And again, I feel like it's more character driven. We need your song to define you. Yeah. And I'm tired of a quick little catchphrase at the beginning. We don't want that. Def Rebel literally has ruined theme music for wrestlers the past 5 years. We're done.
All right, Roger. This Friday.
Yeah.
We're
going to Hollywood again, baby.
We're going to Hollywood again. We've got, you might know him from the Try Guys.
Yeah. You might know him for other reasons.
You might know him for other reasons, but Ned Fulmer is coming on the podcast.
That's fun. That's
coming
exciting.
here in studio.
Wait, we should say why. It's not. It's a wrestling podcast.
If you didn't see, Ned Fulmer debuted in AEW.
Yeah.
At a taping, but it's not yet televised. But there's videos all over X of him dancing in the ring.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of controversy about it too. Like, people are a little upset about that.
I know.
And of course, we hit him up, and he wants to come on and talk all about it.
That's fun. In studio?
In studio.
In studio, baby.
So later this week, keep an eye out. We're going to have Ned Fulmer on to talk all about why he is in wrestling now.
I'm excited. That's
Which
fun.
I didn't even see that coming. And we have some very exciting guests coming up as well.
Yeah.
In the next few weeks, guys, we have currently 10 different guests that are booked on the calendar. I'm not going to say who, but some great ones. So make sure you guys go on Apple, on Spotify. Please leave us a review. Click the follow button and subscribe.
Oh, boy.
I can't breathe. Hit the follow button, the subscribe button, and we'll catch you here next time. So thank you for joining TMZ's Inside the Ring. Peace.
Awesome.